And as we do that, we're able to decide a a platform for us to be successful for ourselves, be successful in our relationships, and prioritize ourselves as well as our partner's goals and ambitions, because it's not about being number one, it's about getting the team to be number one. So when you were dealing with relationships and the modern day expectations of relationships, we have to understand that the goal is for the group to be successful, not just yourself, but you yourself have to be successful to make the group successful. And that's on both sides of the fence. So, ladies, it's not about being Miss Independent and being an alpha boss lady. It's about making yourself as successful as your relationship needs so that your relationship thrives. It's not about being as successful as you personally want to achieve, sacrificing a relationship and then saying that the relationship should have been stronger. You have to put effort into it. You can't have a full-time job and be a farmer at the same time, because if no one's there to water the crops aren't going to grow. Same thing with the go do that. I'll support that. We're not going to have someone devaluing a woman based on her lack of success. If she fails, it's all right. We'll fix it. But if he fails, he can't live it down. This type of behavior needs to change. I can tell you this from a man's perspective, that a man beats himself up when a man doesn't succeed. He doesn't need his woman to remind him that he failed. She's supposed to be the one that's supposed to be nurturing and capable of helping him with his ability to get to success. So, ladies, you just got to remember that while we're working towards the betterment of ourselves and our relationship, you just have to remember that we're working towards the betterment in our partner as well. So invest in your husband, invest in your boyfriend, and get him to the level of success that you need so that you can get all of the other stuff that you want. It's not about just dominating and controlling the situation. Everyone's got to get something out of the deal. The women have to get what they're looking for out of the deal the same way the men have to get what they're looking for out of the deal, which means that you have to invest in the relationship to get what you're expecting out. He needs to invest in the relationship to get what he's expecting out. And while this has been a common occurrence, that people have forgotten that both parties in a relationship have to benefit from the existence of the relationship. And if one person is doing more sacrificing and not getting very many benefits, the other person has to find a way to reciprocate some benefits. It doesn't always have to be financial. You can just take some stress off of the other person's plate. If we're capable of doing that, then we're capable of finding ourselves in more successful and happier and longer lasting relationships. But remember, those 50-year marriages didn't last 50 years because one person did all the work. Those 50-year marriages lasted 50 years because both people did the work. Both people put in effort. So that is all I've got for you guys for today. Ladies, as I step out, I'm going to ask y'all, as long as the situation doesn't make sense, I'm going to keep asking you, ladies, to please make it make sense. So, ladies, make it make sense. Fellas, I really appreciate you guys coming to This and That. I'm your host, Xander, where we talk about this, that, and everything in between. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow night.